Hello, my name is Mr. Nguyeko. I'm going to teach you geography, the topic of map reading, and the subtopic of introduction to map reading. So first of all, we are going to understand the meaning of map. So map refers to scale representation of part or parts of the sea surface on the flat object like a piece of paper, wood, or clothes. That is the definition of map. So in your definition of map, make sure that the word scale is there, because you cannot draw map without scale. Another definition of map is map refers to representation of the part or parts of the surface on the flat object like a piece of paper, wood, or clothes by using scale. After understanding what is map, then we are going to discuss about types of map. So we have so many types of map, but the major one are two. So we are going to discuss two types of map. The first one is topographical map, and the second one is statistical map. Starting with the topographical map. What is topographical map? Now when we talk about topographical map, this is the type of map which is drawn to show both natural features and artificial features. So the key terms which should be here in your definition is the word natural features and the word artificial features. So topographical map as itself portrays that topos is the map which shows natural features and artificial features. So let's discuss about maybe a little bit some examples of natural features and examples of natural features. Examples of natural features are hills, mountain, forests. These are some examples of natural features. But also we have artificial features. For example, we have buildings, we have railways, we have roads and so forth. Those are examples of artificial features. But remember, when you talk about topographical map, is a type of map which shows natural features and artificial features. So the key terms of natural features and artificial features are very much crucial or important to be portrayed in your definition. The second category of map is statistical map. Remember, statistical map sometimes is called distributional map. So you can say statistical map or distributional map. And why we assign another name of this one to be distributional map? Because it talk about distribution of data or information. So statistical map is the type of map which is drawn to show distribution of data or information. So it will show distribution of various features or information which is portrayed on the topographical map. For example, distribution of temperature, distribution of settlement, distribution of people, and so forth. So it's all about showing distribution of information or data in a particular geographical area. After understanding these two major types or categories of map, that is topographical map and this statistical map, let's come to discuss another important part of this topic, that is essential of map. But before we proceed with this essential of map, it's better for us to understand another name of essential of map, that you can say essential of map or characteristics of body map. Now, when you as a student, you may be asked to mention essential of map or characteristics of good map. Now you must know that characteristics of good map are also known as essential of map. So how many essential of map do we have? We have so many essential of map, but the major one are 5. Number 1 is title. Number 2 is north direction. Number 3 is margin. Number 4 is key origin, and the last one is scale. But when we talk about title, what do we mean? Now title, or you may say heading, this tells us what the map is all about. So the function of title is to tell you as a map reader to understand or to know the main aim or purpose of the map, that the map deals with what. So that is title. Tell us what the map is all about. Number 2 is north direction or compass. This helps a map reader to identify various directions within a map. Through a north direction, a map reader can identify various directions. For example, you may know where is north, where is east, where is the south, and where is the west, by using north direction or compass. So this helps a map reader to identify or to know various directions which portrayed or found within the map. Another important aspect of map is margin. Now this margin, or you may say frame, it's just a margin, or it's just a box or a frame which bound the map. So this shows the end of the map. It's bound the map. It's like a shield of the map. It shows the map where the map ends. That is margin. That is margin. Another aspect of map is key or legend. As you can say key or legend, of course, this is another name of key, that you may say key or legend as another alternative as another name, alternative name. Now, what is the function of the key or legend? Key or legend have the function of interpreting the sign and the symbols that are used on the map. As on map, we did not use the actual features, and therefore we use conventional symbols and signs to represent various objects which are found on the Earth's surface, and therefore key interpret the sign and the symbols used on the topographical map. Then another aspect which is very much important in map reading is scale. Now, when we talk about scale, what do we mean? Scale refers to the ratio found between the map distance and actual ground distance. As we know that to draw a ground distance on a paper is so difficult, as the ground is very large, or the AC surface is very large, whereby it cannot fit on the paper, and therefore we squeeze or we diminish the measurement found on the ground by using scale. And that's why in your definition of map, the word scale should be there. Whether at the beginning of your definition or at the end of your definition, the scale should be there. Because the function of scale is to show the ratio found between the map distance and the actual ground distance. Now you can summarize mathematically that scale refers to the map distance, that is MD, over ground distance. Remember, map distance actually represented in terms of centimeter, because we draw on the paper, and the ground distance represented in terms of kilometer, or sometimes we may use meter in presentation. So scale is all about ratio found between the map distance and the actual ground distance. As I said before, scale refers to the map distance over actual ground distance. So let's come to see application of this formula from the question here. For example, find the map scale if the ground distance is 2 kilometers and the map distance is 4 centimeters. Now, data given. From our question here, ground distance equals to 2 kilometers, which is equivalent to 200,000 centimeters. And map distance from our question here is 4 centimeters. Now, required is a scale. What is a scale? Recall our formula. Scale equals to map distance over actual ground distance. Now, map distance equals to 4 centimeters. So map distance equals to 4 centimeters. This is map distance. And the ground distance is 2 kilometers. So right here on ground distance, 2 kilometers. But if you convert this one, you obtain 4 centimeters as map distance over 200,000 after to convert this kilometer into centimeters. Now we proceed. So scale will be 4 centimeters as a map distance over 200,000 centimeters as the ground distance. Now you may simplify that by 2 you obtain 2, and by 2 here equals to 100,000. Once again you simplify to obtain 1 as numerator. By 2 equals to 1, and by 2 equals to 50,000 centimeters. 2,000 centimeters and 1 centimeter here. Centimeter to centimeter, then you crash. So the final answer will be scale equals to 1 over 50,000. Now, in terms of ratio, we write, therefore, scale equals to 1 ratio 50,000. So this is the application of this formula, which is scale equals to map distance over actual ground distance. Now let's discuss about types of scales. We have 3 types of scale: small scale, medium scale, and the large scale. Starting with the small scale, is the type of scale which is used to draw very large areas. For example, the map of continents, the map of world. Example of numbers that can represent a small scale is 1 ratio 1 million. We come to number 2, medium scale. Is the type of scale which is used to draw areas which are medium in size, areas which are neither large nor small. For example, a map of district, a map of region can be drawn using medium scale. Example of ratio which represents medium scale is 1:50,000. So this is medium scale. Then we have large scale. This is the type of scale which used to draw areas which are very small. For example, a map of a school, a map of village, a map of plots, or even a map of a world. All this type of map drawn by using large scale. Example of ratio which represents large scale is 1:2,500. Okay, this marks the end of our session, and I have a question here to brainstorm yourself. Question asked, find the map scale if the ground distance is 5 kilometers and the map distance is 2.5 centimeters. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment.